Thanks for tuning in. This is Last First Kiss TV. It's a bit early, you guys. It's actually 8:59 a.m. Tomorrow is the first day of school here where my children attend school. Okay, so I just wanted to get a little message in. And you know, the little things can actually be the big things if you appreciate them. So I did want to try and get a quick message in. Excuse me if I'm speaking quickly. Please do like, share, and subscribe. There may be additional infos about promos at the end of the video if I can remember them. The main thing I wanted to address was the fact that the divine masculine and divine feminine have gone into union, but yet there appears to be an energy of being heartbroken that is hovering or clouding over the unions, and this is due to work that needs to be done or continuously needs to be addressed in order to keep the healing effective. Okay, this is the best way I know how to put it, you guys. So I just wanted to chime in and ask, you know, that a message or for a message that would come through for the divine masculine, divine feminine, and the collective. As I said, you may be a twin. You may have gone into union during the retrograde or one of the full moons. There seems to be many full moons, and there's also a full moon here on I believe the 16th of this month. And as you know, there's an awesome time to set forth intentions to honor those that have ascended and gone before us into the final dawning of the forever and ever after. And you may be, wow, you may be a lot of things, okay? All these cards fell out. I didn't even try to pick one that was on the top. The one I saw was the feeling of being shut out, okay? But the first card that actually fell here, as you can see, is, and this is so dark, guys. Let's see if I can get some light. Okay. It's the Nine of Cups, okay? The Nine of Cups is reflective of the Six of Cups. I see the Empress on the bottom of the deck. So the Empress is a fertile energy, but as what I'm seeing here, I saw the Empress, I saw the Five of Swords, and now I'm seeing the Nine of Swords, okay? So once again, as I was saying, let me see if I can do this better, guys. This is coming up often. I did a reading last night. It is on my spin-off channel, Real Tea Time Tarot, and these cards came out together in that reading. Nine of Swords, Six of Cups, okay? And so once again, as I was saying, it appears that the divine masculine, divine feminine, the twin souls, those that are on this journey and that want to lift the vibration of the planet as a whole, they are or may have been experiencing a tower moment at this time. Because they no longer need strength. They have strength. They have come into the knowing, you know, knowing what is good for them and knowing what is great for them, okay? Because they accept, receive, and they appreciate their twin flame union. Okay, because as you can see here, this is our 1111 card, our Four of Wands card presenting itself in this read. Okay, and so what I pulled, okay, what I pulled here is the Nine of Cups, the Six of Cups, or the Nine of Chalices and the Six of Chalices, the Nine of Swords, the Tower card, the Strength card, and the Four of Wands card, which is also 1111 energy. So we have a 9, a 6, and a 9 presenting itself. We have an 11 card. The Tower card is an 11 card. This 10, 15, 16, the Tower card is actually breaking down to be a 7 card. My apologies there. And then we have the Strength card being an 8 card. 8 energy is the Lion Gate portal energy that is closing out. Okay, so in the portal, many have realized their strengths and realized their attributes, and they want to contribute these attributes to the union. Okay, I'm just going to clarify this and try and interpret this message. Okay, for the twins, those that may feel heartbroken, or just for the collective and what the energies are expressing for us. We see all these cards flip over, and the first one is the Emperor card. I'm just going to read them out, but we're not going to take them because it's just too much. Okay, we have the Emperor, we have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the King of Wands, and then we have the Ten of Cups. So of this energy, what I'm getting is that Divine Masculine may have experienced this Tower personally with this Knight of Cups and this Knight of Cups and this King of Wands here. So this is Divine Masculine wanting to ride in and offer his cup and be very passionate, as well acknowledging his 1111 twin flame union is what some would call it. Some people call it a twin soul union. There's a lot of things that you can call it, okay? But with this Emperor card next to the Seven of Pentacles card, what I see here is an achievement. It's to say that though the Divine Masculine, being in the Emperor energy, has everything that he could ever want, he did not have this reunion, okay? Because with Seven Pentacles, the 3 Pentacles that were missing would have brought in graduation into union. And so when Divine Masculine went to offer his Divine Feminine his cup of love, he considered her to be his queen. Okay? There was passion. And in this passion, the Divine Masculine decided to uphold his Ace of Wands, his energy of being a twin, his divine energy that caused him to be in a basically a magnetic trance, pulling him towards the feminine, his higher self. Okay, so that's two unions. That's his union with his higher self, his union with his feminine, and then this Ten of Cups energy is the result. Okay? So this is just explaining what happened and how the twins went into union, okay? But the next card in the deck, as we see, is the Two of Pentacles. And as I was saying, this is the actually Three of Pentacles energy of being in the union with the 7 and the 3, if you would count the Divine Masculine as the Pentacle. Because he is the knowledge and the knowing of the alchemical process of being in union. These things are within him. Okay? And as you see under this card, there's the Magician card, okay? With this sign of infinity above his head. This infinity sign for me embodies the energy of infinite bliss. This is the wand energy that the King of Wands was holding, okay? Let me make sure that this was the King of Wands. Yes, okay. This is the energy that comes into play when the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine become intimate. There is an infinite bliss energy that is the highest energy that can be created here on the planet, okay? This is what happens when you have this chariot energy, passionately moving forward, okay? Giving of yourself, okay? This is where you have the Six of Pentacles, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, receiving and giving of themselves, okay? And of course, once again, we see 1111, okay? This is the Four of Wands presenting itself once again in an entirely different deck. As I said, there has been a union has taken place. There's a bit of the energy of being heartbroken that was still lingering from inner child work that may have needed to be done. But as I said, with the Divine Masculine embodying Emperor energy and sitting next to the Seven of Pentacles in the cards that fell out there, this Three of Pentacles once again shows itself. It is showing itself. And this is what happened. The Divine Masculine presented himself to his Divine Feminine and decided that he would love to be in a union with her. This is what happens after the Divine Masculine comes out of the Hangman energy. Okay. So if your Divine Masculine seems to be stubborn, holding back, I apologize, you guys can't really see this. I tried to sneak in here and do this reading, but there is the color red and blue, and these are north and south node indicators. So it's almost to say that if you are a Libra, you embodied Aries energy. You faced that which was dark, okay? And when you do that, you go into your highest self. And this can be for the Divine Masculine or the Divine Feminine. With this union, and it's, even the Four of Cups is actually behind the High Priestess card. And so that's the heartbroken energy, okay? This is, for me, this is Divine Feminine seeing that the Divine Masculine has had such a hard time trusting. And it's as if she's thinking to herself, will he ever trust me? And this is not your issue or your problem, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. The trust has to be within self, okay? You have to trust that you are enough. Trust that you have what it takes to heal yourself, which in turn heals the union. Okay? Enjoy being together. And as I said, that the Four of Cups energy that I was just speaking of, the trust factor, this is what's being illuminated in the moonlight. Okay? This is the thing that truly affects the in and out factor, being no longer in and out factor, but the divine masculine or divine feminine choosing to leave former situations that no longer serve them and to go towards union. Okay? And yes, as you can see, this Six of Swords energy, which is a leaving energy. So he's leaving somewhere and he's going somewhere. This leaving energy, as you can see, the swords come with this divine masculine or this masculine energy. They come with this individual. But as I said before, the divine masculine may have appeared childish to his divine feminine because of the communication being immature. Okay, it was sweet and it was childlike, but at the same time, it was immature. Okay, it was more than playful. Okay, and this is where the fight comes in. This is where the questioning comes in with the Five of Swords following this Page of Pentacles energy, and the High Priestess presenting herself next to the Four of Cups energy. So the confusion comes in with the divine feminine may think that the divine masculine is still playing games, and the divine masculine may have a problem with expressing emotion, allowing others to see who he truly is, and are trusting his divine feminine with his heart. Okay? So this is something that happens when you continue to work and when you're willing to see past your own selfish wants. Okay? This does not happen overnight. And the final card I'm going to pull here is this Ten of Wands card. And this is just reiterating everything that came out in this reading, okay? Divine Masculine has a bundle of wands, okay? These are things that he is passionate about, but he no longer wants to be where he has been. He's looking to go back to his house that was built on a rock, where he was once openly accepted. Okay? And so, with the divine masculine and divine feminine experiencing a harsh separation, and you can find out about these issues in other videos that I've posted. I'll do my best to post them in the link below the video, okay? I can't make these videos too long or they tend to not post. But basically, the reading is showing the reality that divine masculine, divine feminine, you are in union now. You do have a twin flame connection. The Tower comes in where you're feeling the nostalgia and you are all in your head about it and no longer able to ignore what Spirit has shown you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you want to do the work, you want to co-create, you want to, protect your union beyond simply, just tuning in to these reads with me, please do contact me. The information will be beneath the video in the description bar. Thanks for tuning in.